My doll collection has literally doubled in size this past year, so I thought it'd be fun to go over and kind of have a reminisce. I'm really excited to film this video. Like I said, my doll collection has literally doubled in size this year. I've gotten so many new dolls, got so many different ones that I never in my wildest dreams would I have ever expected to get. At the beginning of the year, I believe I started out with about 7 dolls, and over this past year, 2023, I've gotten 8 more. So like I said, literally doubled in size. I feel so blessed that I've managed to acquire this much, and I'm in a privileged position where I can get dolls as easy as I've been able to. I'm finally in like a position where I've got more disposable income. So I've really enjoyed collecting this year, and I can't wait to see what 2024 brings. I'm not sure if I'll get as many this year, just because I've kind of collected all the ones I wanted that you can easily find on the secondhand market. So new releases, for example, you won't ever be able to find secondhand, and that's really who I'm looking for at the moment. So people like Leah, the new girl of the year, Nikki Hoffman, and Claudie is my main one that I really want to find in 2024. I really want Claudie so badly, and there's no way that she'll be like popping up on eBay anytime soon. So everyone else I've kind of found, and there's no one's really picking my fancy at the moment, like truly me doll wise. So I'm just not looking for that many this year. So I'm probably going to be stocking up on outfits more than anything. But let's get into the video. I will be doing them through chronological order, so we'll be starting with the first doll I got of 2023. Towards the beginning of 2023, I believe, I got Molly, and I'm not sure what particularly made me buy her at that time. So for those who don't know, Molly was one of my original childhood dolls that I really wanted growing up, but I never ever got her because she retired long before I was even allowed to get an American Girl doll. I'm not sure what it was particularly that drew me into Molly, but I think it was the glasses. I think because she came with glasses, like childhood me was like, oh, she comes with like extra accessories and I can I don't know, put glasses on her, I guess. But I think that's why I wanted her so badly. That, and she had pretty long hair, and she was just an American Girl doll, and I was just so in awe about getting one. So really, Molly was a purchase to kind of make childhood me happy. I always told myself that if I was ever gonna get more American Girl dolls, I would need to get Molly. Like, Molly was just one of those dolls I just needed to get at some point in my life because I had such an infatuation with her growing up. I don't think now I really would have gone for Molly as a doll, just because I have Samantha and I don't really like getting dolls that are too similar to each other. So for that reason, I don't think I would have gone for her if it wasn't for a sentimental value, I guess. Me and this Molly have such a battle though. Like, honestly, she is one of my difficult dolls to do anything with because her hair is so annoying. When I got her, I mean, the eBay listing was alright. Like, the pictures were really clear and you could clearly see like if there was any issues with her. But when I got her, like on very close inspection, her fringe was all over the place, and so I've literally had to put it back like piece by piece, and it's been so painstaking. Hair was just all over her head. Like, it was a nightmare. I tried everything. I've tried to boil wash it into place. I've left her in like hair rollers for a few days to try and get its shape back. I've just done everything, just really thoroughly washed it. Her hair wasn't in great condition either. It was very frizzy at the ends. So me and Molly don't have the greatest relationship just because she is difficult at times, but I really do love her. And I'm so happy that I got her. She really like set the tone of me buying dolls, I guess, for the rest of the year. Before getting Molly, I hadn't really looked into the secondhand market for American Girl dolls, just because that I knew that was like a rabbit hole I would definitely go down, and I did. I mean, look at me now. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't. And she was in really good condition other than the hair, and I'm so happy with her. Well, to an extent, but I am happy with her. And although she has all these issues, she is still my Molly doll. I think that just makes us even closer. With the purchase of Molly, I kind of enclosed in on my childhood collection versus my adulthood collection, I guess. So before that, I hadn't really purchased any American Girl dolls in about 5 years, I think. Really, it was such a big gap, and now I've gotten so many more since then. Molly is like the defining staple, I guess, of going into a new era with my collecting and my hobby. So I think that's a good final ending note for Molly. Around March time, I got my number 58 Willa from eBay again, and she was in terrible condition. She was in such awful condition. I don't even know why I brought her at the price I did. So she came from America. I had to get her shipped over. So originally, the baseline, right? So I got her for around like £30. But that is before tax and shipping, which then upped it to around £60. So I paid £60, and I'll insert some photos, for this manky beat up doll. Her hair was literally like kind of like non-existent. It was not really resembling anything other than like a scraggly mess, and it was absolutely like disgusting. I've never really felt doll hair before, where I kind of like, you touch it and you're just like cringing because you're like, ugh, this is not nice. So she's come on quite a transformation, and I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but I am quite proud of how I did it. So I like painstakingly again put her hair into straws and kind of gripped the straw around the hair and boil washed it into place. So her hair isn't like amazing, but I think considering where it came from to her now, I am quite happy and I'm very pleased with her. She is such a beautiful doll, and she is one of those dolls that I never expected to get, because when she was available and when she came out, I didn't really pay too much attention to her. I knew who she was because Basil Mentos had her, but other than that, I just didn't really care. But then I kept seeing her on like people's Instagrams, and people like unboxing her or like showing her off in their collections, and I kind of just fell in love. She is so beautiful. And I think her appearance is super unique with the Addie mold and the really short curly hair. You just don't find many combinations like that, especially within Truly Me dolls, or just like Use, or whatever else they've been renamed or rebranded as. I can't keep up anymore, but you know what I mean. You just don't find many combinations with short hair, and we really need to get more Truly Me dolls with short hair. Please, can we get more Truly Me dolls with shorter hair? You just don't seem to find that much of them, and a lot of the ones with the shorter hair tend to be the really pretty ones that tend to go for so much money later on down the line. Her name is inspired by Irish sea dollies and her doll called Willow, who is a number 58, and I just really love that name. So I wanted a name with a W, because I don't know, just a name of a W I feel like really suits a 58. So I chose Willa, which is kind of like Willow, but not really. The name is inspired by Irish Sea Dollies, who is an amazing creator here on YouTube and on Instagram. Addie molds are so beautiful, and I really hope that we get some more of them in the future. For sure, if they brought more Truly Me dolls with Addie molds out, I would be snatching them up left, right and centre. The next two dolls I'm about to show I actually got in pretty quick succession to each other. I was on holiday with my family up in Yorkshire, and it just so happened these like two listings came up and the perfect time right next to each other. I just couldn't miss out. And so I got Edith here, who is a number 38. Again, I'm going to be saying this a lot, but she really is a doll I never expected to get either. I'd seen it before again on Basil Mentos's channel, and I know a few other people have this doll as well. I didn't even realize she was supposed to be like quite hard to find, which, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a number 38 ever on eBay besides this listing. I never knew this, right? I never even knew that she was hard to find, but I saw this listing on eBay and I don't know what it was, but something just drew me into her. But like I said, I never even considered about getting this doll before. She wasn't particularly someone I would go for, just because she's another classic mold, and I feel like I have quite a few classic molds and I like diversifying my collection. She's a classic mold with light hair and I have loads of classic molds with light hair, so she just wasn't really a doll I wanted to get. But I don't know what drew me into her, but I saw the listing and I just felt like I couldn't pass this up. Something just deep within me just was calling out to her, and so I brought her and I named her Edith. She's such a nice doll to have, and I don't think I would have ever forgiven myself if I just passed up the opportunity and never laid eyes on her ever again. She's such a delight. She's just fit right into my collection. Maybe I'll have a few more of those moments in 2024 where I come across like an eBay listing or a Facebook marketplace thing and something just deep in my gut tells me to get this doll. Hopefully that may be, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Probably like a few days after Edith came in the mail, I got a huge bundle of clothes with McKenna in it. This is my second McKenna doll, and the main reason why I got the second McKenna doll, which I don't know, like, why do I have two McKenna dolls? Like Molly, she was just such a doll I admired and just wanted so badly when I was growing up, and she has such a special place in my heart. But like, I don't not need two McKenna dolls. That is just insane. So I came across this bundle listed on Facebook Marketplace with McKenna and like a bunch of clothes, and one of the main things that really stood out was the fact that McKenna was in her meat outfit. So my first McKenna doll I got didn't come in the meat outfit, and because I just idolized McKenna so much growing up and she was such like a important part of my childhood, I really wanted the doll with the meat outfit, because I can't tell you how many hours I just like dreamed of opening one day maybe a McKenna doll with her outfit, her meat outfit, and I don't know, it was just such a thing for me. So when I finally got a McKenna doll, she didn't come with the meat outfit, which I was very disappointed over. And I think I've spent like three or 4 years just combing over eBay or Vinted or wherever just to try and find this outfit, and no luck at all, until I saw this listing come up on Facebook Marketplace. And because it came with so many other clothes, I kind of rationalized to myself, okay, it's worth it. If it didn't, there was no way I was gonna just buy a whole new doll just for the sake of an outfit. But no, she came with like a load of other clothes, which I really needed at the time because I have this growing collection and not a lot of clothes. And so I have another doll. Of the same doll. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. I was thinking of selling her, but I really like having two of them. I think it's just like a quirky thing of my collection to have two of these dolls. So I think I'm gonna keep her. I think I do have plans maybe in the future to customize her a bit, but we'll see. And I almost forgot, but do you know what the funniest thing about this whole situation is? The funniest thing about this whole situation is that a few months after I brought this bundle, I ended up finding the whole meat outfit on Vinted anyway. I couldn't believe my eyes. I literally was looking for years on end trying to find this meat outfit, and then the one time I actually try and go ahead and I buy a whole bundle with a new doll and everything just for like this one outfit in particular. Of course the other bits were nice as well, but mainly for this one outfit. And then I go ahead and end up finding it on Vinted a few months later. Like I just couldn't believe it, and it's just like just my luck as well that would happen. I just know. So I ended up naming this doll Maddie or Madeline. One of you guys actually recommended that I named her this because I was having a bit of a debate either naming her Mickey or Maddie, and one of you guys said, why don't you name her Madeline? And I was like, that's actually such a good idea, and it suits her so well because I've kind of like canon my old McKenna doll and this doll, I've kind of just put them as twins. They're my own like Nikki and Isabel Hoffman twin duo. No, I've got my two McKenna dolls. So yeah, one's a bit more girly, one's a bit more tomboyish, I guess, which is such like a stereotypical twin duo, but I really love them. Yeah, it makes my collection just a bit more different, I guess. The next doll I ended up getting is Leah Clark, Girl of the Year for 2016. She is one of the first sort of videos I did on my channel, and it was an unboxing of her. And since then, I've not really done too much with her. She's grown on me a bit, but to be honest, she's kind of just been sat on the shelf and I haven't put too much thought into her. I've got a bit of a plan for her though, and hopefully this will change my opinion of her. I've got a new wig for her, and one of the main issues I have with her is that the wig that she's got isn't very nice. I tried my best to get it into good shape, but it just didn't take. I guess I could try fabric softener and maybe keep going at it, but I've just had enough. And I think, like I said, one of the main reasons why I haven't bonded with her is just because her hair is quite awful quality. She's got a lot of split ends and it just doesn't feel great. So I've got a new wig for her, and I'm also hoping to eye swap her. I've got a vision of how I want her to look, and I really hope that I get to execute this sometime soon. But I've had the wig now for like a few months and I've just not done it. It's literally just been sat at the bottom of my drawer for ages, like this random bit of doll hair. So I need to get my butt into gear and do that, but I know it's going to be such a long process because I've never done anything like that before, and it's quite scary. I don't want to mess anything up. I'll keep watching videos though, so hopefully it will go smoothly, but yeah, I've not done it before, and I think also I know it's going to be a quite hefty process, and my brain, I just need a whole day to dedicate to filming and to do that, and I don't know, there just hasn't really been an opportunity. But like I said, hopefully giving her like a mini makeover will help me bond with her a bit more. Hopefully that all goes to plan. She is such a pretty doll and she really deserves a lot of love and attention that I need to start giving her. Addie is another doll I opened up on YouTube, and she is my favourite doll, I think, which is such a surprise. I didn't think that I'd rank her like top tier, but who am I kidding? Like, why are we surprised? Like, she is definitely top tier doll of all time. I love Addie so much. I really love her, and I don't like recommending stuff. You know, I don't want to be one of those people that are like, yeah, go out and buy this right now. But if I have to say that about anyone, it is definitely about Addie. She is such a gorgeous doll and she's given me so much joy. I love playing with her hair. I'm not really someone who will just like sit on my bed and just play with doll hair. Like, I just don't really do that. I kind of just like styling them every so often and taking them out and giving them a bit of love and attention, and then put them back for a bit and repeat the cycle. But I sat Addie on my bed and she literally was sat on my bed for a few days, just chilling there for ages, and I was loving every minute of it. She was really pricey, but she's definitely was worth it. I've wanted Addie for ages. She was always one of those dolls I was looking out for. I was so happy when the opportunity came up that I could actually get her. Although, yeah, like I said, she was way more than I wanted to pay for originally, but she came with a few extra outfits, and I knew that I wouldn't really find Addie in great condition for too much lower of a price, so I kind of bit the bullet and brought her, and it was one of the best decisions I probably made. Just extremely over the moon with her, and I can't stop saying that because it is so true. I really hope AG brings back more of her collection because she's got so many lovely outfits and so many outfits of such historical significance as well, but with the way things are looking with her collection at the moment, it's probably not going to be too likely, which is really sad. One of the newest additions to my collection, which none of you would have probably seen, is Blair Wilson. I'm really happy with the video I've done on her, but it's such a pain in the butt because I'm having such an issue with trying to upload it at the moment. I don't want to get too much into because I will start feeling myself getting really frustrated just even by talking about it, but I've got this nice video to upload of me unboxing and making her look really nice, but no, it doesn't want to download to my computer and it's just really infuriating. I don't want to say too much about her just because like I said, I've got this whole video planned and ready to go, but I'm having a few technical issues with it at the moment. But yeah, this is Blair and I really like her. She's such a welcome addition to the collection. I didn't really ever think I would ever get Blair Wilson. She released during like the hiatus of me doll collecting, so I wasn't really in the loop of her when she released, and I kind of didn't really fancy her either because she's just like another white girl of the year, and I think we've got quite a lot of those, and so she never really stood out to me. But yeah, I had this envisionment of doing her up and making her look really nice, which I executed. So as you can see, she's got shorter hair, and I've been on this whole journey with trying to get her to look like this, but really infuriating. But hopefully that video will be out soon. Finally, the last doll I got of 2023 is Miss Kareena Sharma, and I love her so much. She's my first doll with the printed on eyelashes and the new eyebrows, so it was really exciting unboxing her and like finally seeing this in person. She's also, I believe she's like the Mary Grace mold, and I don't have any of those, so she's my first time experiencing that face mold, which was really good. But I really enjoyed her collection, and I think it's so amazing her being the first Girl of the Year with Indian heritage. It was such a welcome change to the Girl of the Year line, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to get her was because she's so beautiful and she's really representing something we haven't seen before with the American Girl doll brand, and obviously I wanted to support that. I don't know what it is, she just draws me in. She's such a captivating doll. I'm so happy to finally have gotten her because I've been wanting her ever since she released and haven't been able to acquire her, but thankfully my parents got me her for Christmas, so she was my Christmas gift and I was able to unbox her, and it was quite special because it's the first time my parents have ever brought me an American Girl doll since 2014 when I unboxed Isabel Palmer for Christmas, so it was nice receiving her after all this time. I was able to have that experience again, and not only that, but they pierced her ears. She's got her ears pierced, which was, I unboxed it and I was like, oh my god, I've never had like a brand new inbox doll with pierced ears before. Like this is so weird. And that was another thing. She was like my first brand new doll I've ever been able to unbox since probably like Joss in 2020. It was really great being able to do that again. At the moment, she's wearing her Bollywood outfit, which is what she's pictured in. Another reason why I really love her collection, because it's such an important outfit and it's so pretty, so beautiful. And I know this is going to be one of those things that you see like for extortionate rates on the secondhand market, so I knew I probably had to snatch that up before she retired. I haven't really had much chance to really get in and play with her hair and do everything because I think I'm going to be redressing the dolls in a bit for spring anyway. So it would be really nice to see how this next year goes having Kareena in the collection. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video's been a bit podcast like I said, I've been trying to upload my Blair video for a while now, so hopefully that will be coming soon and we'll have some more content coming in the future. I really want to get back on my YouTube game, so stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day.